Graphing the intercept form of a quadratic equation. Y equals x minus p times x minus q. That's our general form. Here's a specific example. Y equals x minus 4, x plus 2. Now, this is the intercept form. What we are going to find are the x-intercepts. So I said x minus 4 equal to 0 and x plus 2 equal to 0. I'm setting them equal to 0 because I'm finding a point on the x-axis. On the x-axis, y equals 0. So the x-intercept is y equals 4 and y equals negative 2. Now I'm going to graph that. So at 1, 2, 3, x equals 4, and I label that as 4, 0, and x equals negative 2 is negative 2, 0. Those are the x-intercepts. Now, halfway between the x-intercepts so halfway between negative 2 and positive 4 is the line of symmetry. So it's 6 steps from negative 2 to 4. So halfway is 3 steps. So 3 steps from negative 2 is negative 1, 0, x equals 1. That x equals 1 is halfway between negative 2 and positive 4. That's our line of symmetry. Now, I take y equals x minus 4, x plus 2, and I substitute the x from the line of symmetry. I get negative 3, positive 3. So my y value is negative 9, the y value of the vertex. So my vertex is 1, negative 9. So on the line of symmetry, I have 1, negative 9. I label the vertex, and there's the parabola. Another example. Y equals x plus 3, x plus 5. So my x-intercepts are x equals negative 3 and x equals negative 5. So I'll go to negative 3 on the x-axis. I label negative 3, negative 5. And I go to negative 5 and label negative 5, 0. And that's negative 3, 0, not negative 3, negative 5. And negative 5, 0. 0 because y equals 0 all along the x-axis. Now, the line of symmetry is halfway between negative 3 and negative 5. Or at x equals negative 4. I substitute the negative 4 into the equation, so y equals negative 1 times positive 1, or y equals negative 1. So my vertex is at negative 4, negative 1. So I go down here to negative 4, negative 1. There's the vertex. Draw the parabola through those 3 points, and I have graphed using the intercept form. One more example. Y equals negative 2, x plus 6, x minus 2. Halfway between negative 6 and positive 2. See my x-intercepts are x plus 6 equals 0, so x equals negative 6. So x minus 2 equals 0, so x equals 2. So halfway between negative 6 and 2 is my line of symmetry. Now it's 8 steps between negative 6 and 2. So halfway is 4 steps. So down here I graph my x-intercepts. Negative 6, 1, 2, 3, 4, 5, 6. So that's negative 6, 0. And positive 2, 1, 2. That's 2, 0. Halfway between is 4 steps. So from either of the intercepts, I can count over 4. 1, 2, 3, 4. So there's my line of symmetry. And that's at x equals negative 2. Now I substitute the negative 2 in for x. So I'm finding the y value of my vertex. So negative 2 plus 6 is positive 4. Negative 2 minus 2 is negative 4. So I have negative 2 minus 16, negative negative. So my y value is plus 32. So my vertex is at negative 2 plus 32. Now, that's going to be off the graph, but I labeled negative 2, 32. There's my vertex, and this opens down. Now, I know that it's going to open down because I have negative 2, x plus 6, x minus 2. This negative in front of the two parentheses tells me that my parabola is going to open down. If I have a positive in front of the two parentheses, the parabola is going to open up. So there's graphing the intercept form of a quadratic equation.